Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Athletic Avenue. Today we're looking at the top 5 wildest food items from MLB stadiums. At number 5, esquites in a helmet at Dodger Stadium in LA. While it comes as no surprise to see street corn being served at Dodger Stadium, having esquites served in a mini Dodger blue helmet could take some getting used to. After downing a couple of Dodger dogs and Modelo's in Chavez Ravine, odds are you're going to be pretty hungry taking in a baseball game at one of the finest diamonds across the country. Though the dish in question is only street corn, mayonnaise, cheese, and spicy aioli, you're getting that served piping hot in a mini Dodger blue helmet. If you're not paying attention, you might think you're eating some much more commonly served soft serve, but instead of getting a mouthful of chocolate and vanilla swirl dairy dessert, dude, you're getting street corn. At number 4, the Pittsburgh cone at PNC Park. People have eaten meal off a stick for years. Buckets and platters of meat, sure, but meat in cones? Oh, come on. This is exactly the same issue we run into with the street corn in LA. Cones are used for ice cream, and ice cream only. Before we lose our minds again, let's get a better understanding of what the Pittsburgh cone at PNC Park is all about. You'll need a napkin or 5. As if watching the Pittsburgh Pirates baseball was not challenging enough, you have to navigate a waffle cone that is stuffed with kablasa, pierogies, Swiss cheese, sauerkraut, and Russian dressing. Again, this probably tastes amazing on a plate or on a sandwich, but when the Russian dressing slides down your wrist towards your elbow, you can't lick it up like you're an 8-year-old. From an Appalachian metropolis that put french fries on a sandwich first, these super hungry yinzers may have bit off more than they could chew by stuffing meat into a cone like a nerd in a locker or Washington Capitals winger into the boards. At number 3, the slider dog from Progressive Field at the Cleveland Indians Stadium. There are hot dogs, and then there's whatever is going on up in Cleveland. On the banks of Lake Erie, look what the Cleveland Islanders pulled out of the water. No, it's not a ferocious lake monster, but a dog that has spent too much time outside. The slider dog certainly has character, but you have to wonder if your stomach will be able to handle this everything bagel of a hot dog. Beef hot dog, okay. Topped with pimento, macaroni, and cheese, alright I guess. Add bacon, okay, that makes sense because bacon makes everything better. Okay, is that it? Nope. Because we're putting some dang Fruit Loops on the top of it. Even if you're a cheese guy, nobody's a Fruit Loop and cheese guy. Do you put cheese in your coffee? Honestly. What better way to start off your day than playing catch-up at Progressive Field with a hot dog that uses pimento cheese as an adhesive of sorts to make sure you're getting all your essential vitamins and minerals from your Fruit Loops. You might as well dunk that thing in milk. At number 2, the Rocky Mountain Oyster P-Boys at Coors Field, the home of the Colorado Rockies. There are a handful of foods semi-prevalent in the United States of America, of where you are better off eating it first before you learn what it actually is. Some prime examples of this are calamari, tripe, and Rocky Mountain oysters. While the Rocky Mountain Oyster Po' at Coors Field are probably delicious, let's hope the attitude prevents you from figuring out what they are. When looking at the menu item, it consists of Rocky Mountain oysters, garlic coleslaw, guacamole, green chili ranch, pico de gallo, and cotija cheese. You can take one big bite and say to yourself, you know what, this is pretty good. 3/4 of the way through your po' boy, somebody reveals the dirty truth about what a Rocky Mountain oyster is. You're eating fried bull testicles. Life will have grabbed you by the horns, and you will wish you were Rocky Mountain high at that very moment. The air is pretty thin up there, and you might pass out from all the dry heaving or the hyperventilating you're doing while watching the Colorado Rockies probably lose another high-scoring game at home at altitude. When you tell someone bull about what a Rocky Mountain oyster is, well, who's laughing now? And finally, at number 1, toasted grasshoppers at T-Mobile Park, the home of the Seattle Mariners. There's only one team in baseball that has never been to a World Series, and it is the same franchise tucked away in the Pacific Northwest that has not been doing the postseason in 20 years. So what in planet Earth are those Seattle Mariners doing in those concession stands? Well, they have restored to eating bugs, as in they toast grasshoppers and give them to humans to eat as food. There is not enough Lawry's seasoned salt or Tony Chakkari's to convince me that I am not eating a bug while I'm watching the Mariners be lost at sea on the baseball diamond yet again. When you've lost your North Star, you resort to eating toasted insects. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below which food was the most absurd on this list, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.